Foxconn, Apple's largest contract manufacturer, has committed to investing $500 million in setting up a new manufacturing unit in Telangana, India. This is a significant move for both Foxconn and Apple, as they seek to diversify their supply chains and tap into the growing Indian market. Foxconn is a Taiwanese company that makes electronic components and devices for various brands, including Apple, Dell, HP, and Sony. It is the world's largest electronics contract manufacturer, with over 800,000 employees and factories in China, Vietnam, Brazil, and Mexico. Foxconn is responsible for assembling most of Apple's products, such as the iPhone, iPad, and Mac. However, Foxconn has faced several challenges in recent years, such as rising labor costs, trade tensions, and the COVID-19 pandemic. These factors have disrupted its operations and affected its profitability. To overcome these challenges, Foxconn has been looking for new opportunities and markets to expand its business. One of these opportunities is India, which is the second largest smartphone market in the world after China. India has a population of over 1.3 billion people, with a growing middle class and a high demand for affordable smartphones. India also offers several advantages for manufacturers, such as low labor costs, favorable government policies, and a large pool of skilled workers. Foxconn has been operating in India since 2006, but it has mainly focused on making feature phones and low-end smartphones for local brands. In 2019, Foxconn started making high-end iPhones for Apple at its plant in Chennai. This was a major milestone for Apple, which had been struggling to gain market share in India due to its premium pricing and stiff competition from Chinese rivals like Xiaomi and OnePlus. Now, Foxconn is taking its partnership with Apple to the next level by investing $500 million in setting up a new manufacturing unit in Telangana. This unit will produce iPhone 12 models and other future products for Apple. The unit will also create over 12,000 jobs and boost the local economy. This investment is part of Foxconn's broader strategy to make India one of its key production hubs outside China. Foxconn has also announced plans to invest $1 billion in another plant in Tamil Nadu and to set up an R&D center in Hyderabad. By increasing its presence and capacity in India, Foxconn hopes to reduce its dependence on China and to cater to the growing demand from both domestic and international customers. Foxconn's $500 million move is also a win-win situation for Apple, which has been trying to increase its presence and sales in India. By sourcing more iPhones from India, Apple can benefit from lower production costs, reduced import duties, and increased localization. This can help Apple lower its prices and attract more customers in India. Apple can also leverage India's huge potential as an export hub for other markets in Asia and Africa. Foxconn's $500 million move is a clear sign of how India is becoming a manufacturing giant in the global electronics industry. It shows how India can offer a viable alternative to China for companies looking for quality, efficiency, and innovation. It also shows how India can benefit from the opportunities created by the shifting geopolitical and economic landscape. Foxconn, the world's largest contract manufacturer of electronics, has recently announced its plans to invest $500 million in setting up a new manufacturing unit in Telangana, India. This is a significant move for both Foxconn and India, as they aim to boost their production capacity and diversify their supply chains amid global challenges. The new unit will create 25,000 direct jobs in the first phase and will manufacture electronic equipment and connectors for various original equipment manufacturers, OEMs, including Apple. Foxconn is expected to produce Apple products, such as AirPods, in the new facility, as the U.S. tech giant looks to increase its share of manufacturing in India from 5 to 7% to 25%. This will help Apple reduce its dependence on China, where it faces rising labor costs and trade tensions with the U.S. Foxconn's decision to expand its presence in India is also a result of the Indian government's efforts to attract foreign investment and promote local manufacturing. India has launched several incentive schemes worth over $10 billion to lure global companies to set up factories in the country. India hopes to become a global hub for electronics manufacturing and create millions of jobs for its young population. The new unit will also benefit Telangana, one of India's fastest-growing states, which has been actively pursuing investments in the electronics sector. Telangana's IT Minister KT Rama Rao said that the state government will offer every possible help and assistance to Foxconn to make the project successful. He also said that the project will create a huge ecosystem for ancillary industries and help the micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, in the state. Foxconn's new unit in Telangana is not only a testament to its confidence in India's potential as a manufacturing destination, but also a milestone for India's semiconductor ambitions. India has been lagging behind other countries in developing its own chip industry, which is crucial for its digital transformation and national security. However, with Foxconn's partnership with Vedanta, an Indian oil-to-metals conglomerate, to set up a $20 billion semiconductor and display unit in Gujarat, another Indian state, India hopes to emerge as a strong player in the global semiconductor market. Foxconn, the world's largest contract manufacturer and a key supplier of Apple products, is investing $500 million to set up new manufacturing plants in the southern Indian state of Telangana. The investment is part of Foxconn's expansion strategy to diversify its global manufacturing base and reduce its dependence on China amid ongoing trade wars with the U.S. Foxconn's new plants in Telangana will create 25,000 direct jobs in the first phase, according to the state's IT Minister K. Rama Rao. The plants are expected to produce Apple products, most likely AirPods, as Apple looks to increase its share of manufacturing in India from 5 to 7% to 25%. This will help Apple avoid the impact of tariffs and supply chain disruptions caused by the U.S.-China tensions. Foxconn has been operating in India since 2015 and has several factories across the country. In March, it received approval from the Karnataka government for a $968 million investment in the state. Foxconn's decision to open new plants in Telangana comes at a time when the world faces global supply chain challenges due to the chip shortage and the COVID-19 pandemic. By expanding its presence in India, Foxconn is not only catering to the growing demand for Apple products in the country, but also tapping into a large pool of skilled workers and a favorable business environment. India offers various incentives and subsidies to attract foreign investors in the electronics sector, such as the Production-Linked Incentive (PLI) scheme and the Modified Special Incentive Package scheme (SIPS). Foxconn's investment in Telangana is a win-win situation for both the company and the state. It will boost the local economy, create employment opportunities, and enhance the state's reputation as a hub for innovation and technology. It will also strengthen Foxconn's position as a global leader in electronics manufacturing and a trusted partner of Apple.